Test 1 2. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch on this 05.30.2022. Current time is 05:29 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this morning. I am Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Twitch, as well as at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter. Good morning, Chris Technician. Good morning, Tina. And happy Memorial Day to you all also. And it's a day of remembrance of those that have passed in our military here in the United States of America. And been thinking about that all weekend here, but today I guess when after the sun rises this morning, I will put up the flag before I go into the day job, because I have to go into the day job to watch the fort. And good morning, Lady Cat, Erica, good morning, and Tina saying good morning to Lady Cat. A little technical difficulties starting out this morning. I forgot to switch back this microphone onto the OBS. I did a little broadcasting this weekend on Vocal. I'll get to that as far as how that goes. So I have to laugh. I'm sitting here. It's like I hear the music in here, but then when I go to the Surface 3 to listen to them in earbuds, I'm like, I don't hear nothing. What's going on? And there's no meter going across. It's like, oh shoot, I forgot to change the microphones as far as that goes. Because yesterday I had my CAD U37 to actually tied into the PC box. But currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it is 52 degrees here, Fahrenheit, sunny and clouds mixed today. We're going to have a great day, I think, today again. A high of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, warmer than it has been the last couple days. Winds out of the southwest, and I forgot to do something. I forgot to I got to bring down the air conditioners. I think the missus said something about putting them up putting them in today and stuff like that. So bring down ACs. I got stuck watching a ball game last night. The Celtics, who won? Yay! But yeah, it's sunny and clouds, high 86. Winds out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun will be rising this morning at 5:34, which is in about 5:34 a.m., which is in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and it's pretty. Yeah, we got some overcast out there, but I think it's going to be a sunny, for the most part, to a partly cloudy day today. Sun will be setting at 8:34 p.m. We gained a minute there as far as that goes. And hey, good morning, Jeeves. Good morning, Jeeves. And Chris Technician, Lady Cat, and Tina. The regular guys are here. The regular people are here, I should say. The regular folk that I greatly appreciate you being here. You are taking a little bit of your time to watch this knucklehead spout off at the mouth, I guess. I try not to spout. So we're going to have a nice day. We had a nice weekend, and I didn't do much. I guess I did my share of broadcasting, but it wasn't here on Twitch. It was over there on Vocal, as far as that goes. Thank you for gifting Erica. Chris, you're very, very gracious, sir. Very gracious, and Erica thanks you also in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, I'm talking to people in the chat on Twitch. That's one of the things that's great about Twitch. You have a chat, and I have some very good and great people that are here that have been with me, I guess, even from the HAPS days, as far as that goes. And some like Jeeves, I've known since the Blab days. So, and just a reminder, if you're seeing this means I'm using OBS as far as when I'm talking to y'all. I didn't use OBS Saturday on Vocal, but I did use it yesterday on Vocal. And thank you for the like there, Jeeves, and thank you for the likes this morning, Chris, on Twitter. I do notice those things. Twitter is my mainstay. I told myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. In other words, I like playing on this thing called the internet, and that's exactly what I'm doing. A positive start to the day. And let me get to this. One of the most important things after the meet and greet and tell them the weather is I have the morning coffee, and it is tasting pretty good. Let's see. Out there in Deming, New Mexico, 67 degrees right now with 89 of the high. I noticed you went live on Vocal over the weekend, and you didn't let me know. Chris, I tweeted it out, okay? We already established they don't have, it's tweeted out. I follow you on Twitter. I see your tweets. You see my tweets. So I'm not gonna, to say I didn't let you know. I tweeted it out, okay? What more? Okay, it's just I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay, it's just like I do tweet, and I always state you can go back to many broadcasts. Twitter is my mainstay. That tells you what I'm doing. So if you follow me on Twitter, you know exactly what I'm doing. So when I posted it on Twitter, I'm just saying, okay. And I didn't check Twitter that much. Well, that's on you, buddy. Okay. Nothing personal now, okay? It's like, and Jeeves sees it. Yeah, we see it, but we are busy doing things, and as far as that goes. So, but that's okay. It's just I'm still in the testing stage. It's still beta for those people that are watching on the replay. Vocal is still beta. It's a great program. I like it right out of the box. It's better than HAPS was right out of the box. I mean, there's a lot of bells and whistles. I'm getting some different setups being done. If you watch the replays on it, I greatly appreciate that. That's the only thing you don't see. You don't see how many people look at it, okay? You don't have a counter like you do here, a bean counter, I guess. And let's see, let's laugh. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm just saying, Chris. Okay. As far as that goes, it's on Twitter, and I do try and make it a point to tweet out the things that I'm doing and stuff like that. So no, don't worry about it, Chris. We got next weekend. Um, and Jeeves says I love it too. I think it's better than Haps was right out of Haps was good. It got to be good. It wasn't great. It had potential of being great, but then it went from good to okay. And who knows? They may still come back. I'm still pondering about that last thing. Bye for now. So if it's bye for now, are they going to have something to where we as broadcasters, want to be whatever? It sucks that you have to. No, it doesn't suck. I have a privilege of working today on Memorial Day because those that have fallen have enabled the freedoms that we have in this country. So that's what it's all about is memory. I think there was a politician that he was a veteran, but he got what the hell was he? Was he a congressman? I saw he got the as soon as I heard it, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't Veterans Day, dude. This is Memorial Day. There is a freaking difference. Um, uh, we the primary purpose is to remember those that have fallen, that have given their ultimate sacrifice in past conflicts that this country has been in. And Veterans Day is to remember. We still say thank you for those that serve, and I think those that have served are thanking those like me that I have served. I had the privilege of serving. I was honored to serve, and I remember those, especially two people in particular that passed while I was there. Joe Rucker, love you, Joe, and Marcus Jackson, two individuals, two great firefighters that I was able to work with. Lady Cat, let me get over here on this one. I can't really see that. I got my tablet up instead of my phone. I don't get all my Twitter notifications. Maybe I only have certain ones turned on, but I don't get all my Twitter. Well, it's something you have to check. I don't know, Erica. I know I get notifications on all the people I follow because I make sure I have the notifications turned on for each person. I don't think it's an automatic. It might be. And Chief says we have Victoria Day last week, so that's like the Canadian version of Memorial Day, Victoria Day. Um, so every country has a day where they remember those that have fallen and to serve. And is that Jack? Are you down here, Jax? I hear somebody. Oh, there's Jack. He's running around on my feet, bottom of my feet here. Um, so it is Memorial Day weekend, and so I'm not fretting that I have to work today. It's time and a half, by the way, either. So it's basically I'm watching the farm as far as that goes. It's nothing. Nobody's going to be at the site as far as that goes. Probably less than you know. There'll be a few people that squander in, stuff like that. Let's see, Eli Bunny from Haps. She is now on Twitch. Her mom passed away. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, she's been on Twitch for a while. I think she's been on Twitch since everybody started migrating over here. I see her, and who's the other person? I don't really follow her, but I do see her once in a while. Is Uke Berry. Uke Berry's here on Twitch. I saw her on, I was watching Randy with the camels. And that was what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. He went out and he had this one camel had some eyelashes where like they kept on going and going and stuff like that. By the way, my sister and my cousin got tattooed a guitar with my grandma's birthday on. Okay, there you go. That's I never understand tattoos are like a work of art now and stuff like that. I could never go. I stood outside a tattoo shop once, and where I was half in the bag, I guess, from out with the guys there when I was in the service, and I said, no, I'm not going to go in there. And there's a couple guys that went in and got tattoos and stuff. She has she has to quarantine for 6 weeks when she has to go to China. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, China. Yeah, they're still going on with that COVID. They got lockdowns and all that. I mean, that's hardcore. I don't know what's going on over there, but that's China. As far as that goes, I don't think. I don't know the way that country is right now. I don't know if I'd want to visit it right now. You know, as far as an American, it's like, but it is Memorial Day, and my thoughts have been thinking about those that have passed. As far as primarily because of the conflicts, the two individuals I mentioned, Joe Rucker and Marcus Jackson, is when I first went in when I was still single back in the '80s, late '70s, and then the early '80s. They passed away, and I remember them every day as far as that goes. They're two, especially Joe Rucker. He got in a car accident when I on my first duty assignment, and he got this little girl. She's this young woman now and stuff like that. That probably have kids, and Joe would have been a he's passed, but he's still a grandfather and stuff like that. But Joe was a great guy. He would get, and I almost went with him that day. I can remember I was in the barracks, and he goes, "Robbie, let's go. We're gonna go. Me and Ruck are gonna go cruising around and stuff." And he was as big as me, a big guy, and got in a car accident later that night, and that's all she wrote for him. And it was a sad thing. And we're over there stationed at Aviano Air Base, Italy. And then Marcus Jackson, his is tragic. He was on his way from Hanscom Field down to Rhode Island. He was dressed in his blues, and he was going to ask his girlfriend to marry him. And on the way down there on the highway, it was dark, and he's driving. He's coming around, and I guess he got a little bit too much into the medium, and there was a tractor trailer there that didn't have any lights, no reflecting, and he just hit it dead on, and he was killed instantly. So it's this two people I really remember that they died too young. They died, and I remembered him here. Here's it like 40 some plus years later. I still, and I still feel their presence. I still feel Joe. I still Marcus. Marcus got me hooked on Prince when Prince first came out and got really Party Like It's 1999. Jeez, I'd come back I used to do a lot of running there. I come back and I'm walking down to the sidewalk to the barracks, and I could hear him jamming up on the second floor. He'd stick his head, "Robbie, come up to the room. We're jamming and stuff." And and so every time I hear Prince, so he's up there partying with Prince. As far as that goes, great guy. Yeah, it's sad, but it's. I remember the good things. It's been so many years and stuff like that I remember them and stuff. And it's just people they served, and there's people that the primary thing, like I said, we serve those that served in conflicts, wars and stuff like that. They gave the ultimate sacrifice. That is the ultimate sacrifice, to give one's life for their country and what they are serving. Putting all the political bullshit to the side, stuff like that. They still served, and as far as that goes, and we remember them. But we also remember those still that are missing, the POWs from Vietnam, and those that we still haven't recovered their remains and stuff. In some cases, we never will, as far as that goes. So it is a bittersweet weekend and stuff like that. So, but we honor them, and we are as bad as things may get, and they've gotten pretty bad here the last several weeks. There in Buffalo and also down in Texas. We have to remember those that have fallen and that are still missing. My thought for the day goes right into and thank you, Chris, for liking that. I saw that this morning that you liked that. Thought for the day is from JFK, John F. Kennedy, who was my first president as a young little lad that I still remember talking on the telephone or talking on the black and white TV during the Bay of Pigs, and then subsequently a year or two later, I think it was, he was assassinated, and the breaking news that was on the newspaper or in the news. I remember seeing that it broke into the Edge of Night, which is a soap opera, and that was unheard of. But it was breaking news that the president had been shot, and I still remember that. That's many, many years ago. But his thought, his quote, and our thought for today is: "Political action is the highest responsibility of a citizen. Political action is the um, highest responsibility of a citizen." He was very much for telling us through his words that you don't ask what your country can do for you. You ask what you can do for your country, which is still very, very in me. Okay, and it just when he said that, that was just people say that and stuff, but I don't think a lot of people of generations since Kennedy really knew, had that. It was stuck in there. It's like, wow, it's just like some people just say, oh, that's a good no, it had meaning back in the day. It had real meaning back in the day, and as far as that goes. And let's see, my phone is 10%, and I'll have to charge it in a bit. Just plug it in. Yes, I saw it too. Okay. And let's see, I'm trying to find something here. And political action, we got various types, but there was a our good friend Ted Hicks. He was commenting on the events that happened in Buffalo and Texas, and political action. They're going to be going with the gun control again. We make the world what it is. Yes, that's very true, Jeeves. We do. And when we can make it the way we want it, like I live very comfortable. I'm very thankful for that. Very, very thankful. And that's because of the people that had served and gave their ultimate, as far as to preserve that. Remember that commercial, Rich? Plug it in, plug it out. Yeah. But getting back to John F. Kennedy's thing, what the hell? Where is that? I'm trying to find it here. As far as political action, and I guess some of the statements we say can be sort of like political actions, and I think it's back here a ways. Let me see this. You just bear with me. If I can find it, let's see. Yeah, I can't find it. I think I can. There's a gentleman down in Parkland, Florida, that there was a shooting down there. That there was, and he has taken political action, I guess, in a sense that I guess this thought for the day that I'm sort of expanding upon, John F. Kennedy, political action. He has an organization that's pushing some narratives and some thoughts, and I strongly believe them. As far as you had the shooting up in Buffalo, which was a supermarket, but then you have the which was tragic, and then the tragedy down in Texas with the school. And we've had many of these school shootings, and he lost his daughter, and he's been an advocate. And I posted some stuff. I can't find it on my Twitter feed here as far as that goes. Let me check one more thing, because I want to mention it. And that's a form of political action. He's making people aware, and changes need to be done. Changes need to be done for the better, okay? And political action should be something done for the better, for the all people, not just one opinion in one side. You should the majority, both sides, for the most part, should, as far as that goes, come back and agree on things as far as that goes. And let's see, I might be able to find it here this way. Let's see. because I know I posted some stuff up here. It was last week that I posted it, I think. Here it is. Okay, this is from Andrew Pollock, at Andrew Pollock FL. And he is the gentleman that lost his daughter. And this is the political action I'm talking about that I'm taking to heart. Armed guards, single point of entry, teachers train. We send out billions of dollars to other countries all the time. I mean, we just sent 40 billion over to the Ukraine, which they probably need it. Did we really need to send 40? Maybe send 20 and take 20 million to where, why not fund school safety in America? As far as hardening, um, central point, single point of entry into schools, which for the most part, I think they have ever since these past shootings and stuff like that. One of the big things that are coming out with the shooting down in Texas is there was a door open, and that's where the individual that committed the heinous crime of taking young lives, where if he didn't have that entry, so that's that. I guess that would be what the example I'm giving of the current day political action. You got people that want gun control. Can we tighten up our? Yes, people are gonna still get guns. But if you have hardened targets that, they're constantly being hit, and schools are constantly being hit by people that are mentally ill. That's my opinion. They are mentally ill. When you take a life such as this individual did down in Texas, or the individual up in Buffalo, they are mentally ill. That's my opinion. I'm not a doctor and stuff, but that's just my opinion as an individual. So that's two. Okay, you gotta take care of the men. You gotta harden targets, your schools and other places, and take care of mental. And then the third one always gets the biggest thing is we need gun. Take the guns. Maybe we need to look at that. Okay, an AR-15, it can be changed into an assault weapon. Maybe we need to address that. Okay. I don't think the people that want gun control, they want to take all the guns away. Hopefully they don't. I don't believe in that. It is a Second Amendment right. But when you start saying, oh, we need to, I think our president said we need to revise the Second Amendment. I don't know about that. You're open a can of worms. You try and do something that everybody agree on. And stuff. You got stronger laws, but I think what rises above that, the laws, is hardened targets. And then what's the most important, I think, is the mental. They need to do studies. All these people that do this stuff, it's crazy shit, and stuff like that. I believe things escalate when mental health programs were taken. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if they've been taken away, but they've been there, but they haven't been emphasized because nobody wants to talk about it, Tina. I don't really want to talk. That's a subject it's not a fuzzy feel good, because mental illness is real. I've seen it firsthand. Okay, I've seen it firsthand. It's not pleasant, and I think that's what it is. People are shying away. We need more resources, I think, Tina. As far as that goes, I think everybody to a certain degree have mental health problems, Chris. Okay, we're human. Okay, we're human and stuff like that. So we have to have people to talk to get things off. That's part of being relieving our mental stress. Everybody has, but there's some people that are off the chart, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, as far as that goes, cause effect, yes. Guns are the effect. Well, the gun is an inanimate object. Okay, it sits there. It's going to sit there until somebody uses it. Okay, and I don't want to get into discussion of gun because everybody's going to have the differences of guns. But you look at the current issue. The current issue. There's people dying. Harden the targets. We go into a public building that has a metal detector. It's essential single point entry. Okay, you can't go in the side doors. You got to go in that front door. Same thing with stadiums. Okay, they have multiple, but they have metal detectors, and that's what we. It's not the guns. It's the well. It's I'm starting to think, if you take away an aspect of the guns, AR-15, all you do is one little change. It's on YouTube how to do it, and that turns into an assault weapon. Something like that, you know what? I'm leaning towards a little bit. If they want to go ahead and ban that, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Okay, but if I want to buy a pistol to protect my home, I should have that right. If I want to buy a gun to go hunting, and there's strict law. But the thing is, both these incidents, the weapons were bought legally, but they weren't. The people that were in charge of monitoring these people that come in to fill out all the forms, the back there was it went through the cracks. The guy down in Texas, he had an incident several years before. He says, when I turn 18, I'm going to buy guns and kill people. To that fact, right there, he should be tagged. Never should have. And he was arrested. This guy here in New York and Buffalo, he had an incident a year before. Boom, and they both had history of mental. So you see where I'm getting at? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that, and nobody wants to emphasize. Our higher ups, our politicians. That's why we have political activism. People are upset and they've had enough. We need to do something. Just don't talk about guns. Do other things to prevent it and stuff like that. It's not the guns, it's the people. Yeah, it's the people that are deranged to where they pick up that gun too. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree. I think we're on the same page, Tina, as far as that goes. It's just heart wrenching, very heart wrenching, and stuff like that. So I went a little too much into that. I didn't want to go pull it. And the thing of it is, even though it's positive to talk about these things, to get, I want a discussion. I don't like the debate. I don't want to argue. It's a discussion. So I can see your points and stuff like that, but we have to change it up. And I'm afraid 2 months from now, it's going to come down. People are just going to go moving on with their lives and stuff like that because it didn't directly impact them. It should have been at the core when it first happened in Columbine, because we keep on having these. It shouldn't be so, as far as that goes. Okay, let's get back on a better track. Not to say John F. Kennedy's saying was, political action is the highest response, and it is our responsibility. We are responsible to each other to a certain extent. Let's get to the dinner report. The dinner report. Good idea, Chris. Thank you. You're always there. The dinner report is a Chris Technician original. I like saying that here on the broadcast because it's always interesting and fun to see what we all had for dinner the night before. And I had a good dinner last night, so I actually remembered because we don't normally have it on Sundays. So what did you have for the dinner report there, Chris? As far as that goes. And we are at the top of the hour. Wow. I'm not even going to get to the interesting article. Let's see, the dinner report. And Chris Technician, for those watching the replay, always also brings this dinner report when he can to Randy W. Horton's broadcast, as far as that goes. And who had some interesting, I didn't catch them all, but I caught a little bit where he was... Saturday he fed the camels, or no, actually it was Friday. Well, it was 2 broadcasts. Actually, it's 3 broadcasts ago. He fed the camels, which was interesting, and then the other one he went to the beach. I guess it was a Saturday. So Sunday he works. That's his virtual Monday. Chris Technician comes in with he had chicken sandwich with fries and a Dr. Pepper at KFC. Okay, hot dogs, potato salad, and coleslaw. And deviled eggs. Ooh, that's... Oh, and also this marks the start of summer, the unofficial start of summer, as far as that goes. So that is definitely Memorial Day dinner there. I'm having hot dogs. I'm taking hot dogs in to grill on the George Foreman at work today. So for the guys there. So let's see, hot dogs, potato salad, potato salad. We're having potato salad. I think that I'm pre-emptying my dinner report. Well, we don't do the dinner report on the Anchor Morning Audio, so I'm having potato salad today and burgers. So that's one of my dinner. I'll go ahead and say what my dinner. Jeeves comes in with fried rice with sausage and mixed vegetables. That sounds good. Erica, I don't know if you're still there or you're charging your phone. What are you doing, Jack? You running? We had pizza last night. We had deep pan pizza last night, and it was freaking good. Oh my god! That's how good it was. I had chowed it down. And then I had a big bowl of vanilla ice cream with Hershey's chocolate on it. As I was watching some TV. Sounds good, Jeeves. Yeah, that does sound good. So is Tina still, or I'm sorry, Tina, is Erica still there? She wants to chime in with the dinner report. So we all had a good dinner, it seems. I'll be having hamburgers tonight with the potato salad. I went to Ted Clark's Busy Mark in Waverly, New York. I made the trip up there to get some ground beef from there. It's good ground beef. We got what else? The potato salad. The potato salad. Having that tonight with the rolls. I almost right at the counter. I looked behind me and on the display there were some pies, and I was almost going to get a pecan pie. I'm regretting not getting the pecan pie. As far as that goes, Erica is changing into her PJs right now. Okay, that's more. What are you doing, Jack? Huh? What are you doing? You're walking all over here. You just the cats. You got you boxed in. So there's our dinner report. Brought to you by the fine folks that are in the chat here on this Monday morning coffee 505.30.22 Twitch broadcast and stuff like that, and I appreciate it. So I am at the top of the hour. So one last thing we go. Last night the Boston Celtics won, so they're in the finals against the who are they? That San Francisco team. What the hell is that San Francisco team? I can't think of it right now. The Warriors. Yeah, the Warriors. So they won last night. I was watching that. I was bopping between that and let's see. And it was there was one shot. The player on the Miami team, because the Miami Heat lost. Jimmy Butler. He had a clear shot. He could have gone in. And he probably could have tied it with a two-pointer, but he took the three to try to be the hero. And Jack is like, "Don't mind me, folks, just walking by." Yeah, exactly. But James Butler took a shot that he could have won it with the amount of time that was left, but he missed a shot. But the Celtics held off the Heat. They actually, at the beginning of the game, the Celtics were up like 10 points right off the bat and stuff like that. So. The Heat were trying to come back several times because I was bouncing back and forth between that and a Transformer movie that was last night on FX. And then yesterday the Yankees lost to the Rays, but the Mets beat the Phillies yesterday 5-4. So the Yankees. Let's see what the standings are. The Yankees are still in first. Oh, the Rays are like 4.5 games out from them, and then the Mets. Let's see what are the Mets? The National League. The Mets are they're in first place, and they're the next team. The Braves are 8.5 out. Boo Yankees. Hey, if it keeps on going the way it's going. As far as that goes. So the Yankees are playing good ball, even though they lost yesterday. Let's see, Mets are playing, their percentage is .653, which is a pretty good percentage, and the Yankees is .688. So, which actually, the Yankees have the best record in baseball right now. No, take that back. The Dodgers they're playing, their percentage is .702. Oh wow, Dodgers are playing good ball. Whoa, I didn't see that. That's a big change right there. I think last week the Yankees had the best. Well, let's say my coworker is a diehard Yankee fan would say they got the best record in the American League. Yeah, okay, but the best record in baseball is the Dodgers. Then it's the Yankees and Mets. So, boo you. Okay. Okay, folks, we're going to key the outro music and we're going to exit stage left. I want to say thank you to all that's in the chat. I greatly appreciate you all being here. Chris, Tina, Jeeves, Mr. Twix, and Erica. Thank you very much. And Chris says, "Go Red Sox." Okay. I got a friend out in California likes the Red Sox, a firefighter friend that's I've known over the years that likes the Red Sox. So, and Tina says, "Bye all," and I'm going to say thank you all for being here in the chat. Thank you for watching this on the replay. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll be doing the Anchor Morning Audio tomorrow. What am I going to be talking about real quick here? We'll be talking about, let me see if I can highlight it here. Let's see. We're going to talk about the world runs on lithium, but it looks like there's a cleaner method to get it, and it's from water again. I had a thing about water yesterday on my vocal broadcast, but we'll talk about that, and I'll be posting it, Chris, on Twitter. Okay? All right, folks. Again, the people in the chat, thank you very much. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Twitch as well as over there on Twitter, saying you all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Live life, have fun, ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great Memorial Day Monday.